Seesaw, Olympia. One of the world's strongest bodybuilders, J.O.J. Johnny Jackson. Here comes the prodigy, Brandon Curry. Steve Kuklo. Welcome Lionel Bayecki. Evan Centopani. Tony Freeman. Victor Martinez. Mondoa Big Robbie Ellsbury. Big Bad Wolf. Branch Warren. The Blade, Dexter Jackson. Citron, Sean Roden. Competitor, your two-time and reigning Olympia champion, The Gift, Phil Heath. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you your 2013 Olympia class. One of these gentlemen will be named Olympia champion. Not even an argument anymore. The most competitive Olympia in history. I certainly cannot do this alone. I need a co-host as big as this lineup. Ladies and gentlemen, my co-host for the press conference, the menace, Dennis James.
Thank you, Ronald. And thank you, everybody. Thanks for coming back. It is, for me, an honor to come back here to host this show with Bob together with all these athletes. And I feel so much better than compared to last year, because I know there's no Masters this year, so there's no way you can trick me into doing any other shows. So I'm just strictly here to handle business with these guys. Thank you very much for coming out.
All right, well, let's get down to the business of bodybuilding in the 49th Olympia. Phil Heath. You're two-time champ. Will it be three-time champ when the dust settles?
No, what the hell? Get out of here. Anyway, thanks for all the fans that showed up today. Really appreciate it. I think, like Bob said, this is going to be the biggest and the baddest Mr. Olympia contest of all time. We have 3 Mr. Olympia champions along with 4 multi-winner Arnold Classic champions. And, everyone up here has won something. So we're all champions up here, and we're definitely all fighting for, that Sandow trophy. But to answer your question, I would be really ignorant to say that I'm not wanting to win, especially after winning the last 2 years. So yes, of course, I train hard, I train smart, and definitely having a great time being the champion, traveling around the world, meeting many fans, and having an awesome experience, being a part of the sport of bodybuilding. And I hope that, of course, when the dust settles, I will be the 3-time Mr. Olympia champion. I definitely feel like I have the ability, and I definitely put in the work.
Well, Phil, normally we kind of, work our way into the conference a little bit, get a couple fluff questions out to get things going. This year's too competitive for that. We're going to get right to the jugular, but if I'm mistaken, now correct me if I'm wrong, I might be, probably not. But Ty Green. Phil, if I'm not mistaken, was we were at the athletes meeting last night. You guys get your credentials and your tickets and all that kind of stuff that we have to, you know, the business we have to do. And then you have the opportunity to sign posters. You know, they get for Robin Chang for the Olympia and all that. They're the big official posters. Everybody signs them. But am I missing something, or did Kai Green not sign them as Mr. Olympia?
I don't know.
Well, but I think we have the man right here. Do we not? Kai Green. How are we doing, Kai?
Hello.
Kai, now, again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm never wrong. Did I not see you sign the poster that said Kai Green, Mr. Olympia underneath it?
Yes, you did.
What's up with that?
I intend to be a person of very few words.
No.
I can show you better than I can tell you.
Hey, if you want to show some muscle there, you're not going to get an argument out of these people. What do you think, Dennis?
Well, I think he just got up, he just woke up from backstage because he was sleeping for about 45 minutes. So I was like, give him a couple more minutes to wake up. On the other hand, for me, it's so good to see Big Jay Conner back on this stage.
I came back. Obviously, you know, I want to thank everyone for coming and supporting. I think it's going to be the biggest crowd appeasing Olympia in a very long time, if not ever. And I was in the press conference last year. I sat over there and I watched all these guys up there, and of course, first year away from the Olympia stage in over 10 years. And I decided after that I wanted to get back up there. And of course, you know, barring the injury and everything was recovered, I'm back up here. I'm very blessed to be able to be healthy and be able to stand with all these guys, you know, not just, you know, obviously Phil and, you know, the guys that are going to be the highlights of the show. I'm very fortunate to be able to be competitive and be healthy. So I want to thank everyone for coming out and supporting my run for the 5th title here.
Got 3rd place last year, but you don't really hear a lot of talk about him this year. Mr. Sean Roden right here.
Thank you guys so much for coming out to support all these great athletes. It's been, to say the least, a great journey, and very happy to be back here on this stage. Not just as a number or as a spectator, but you know, I've worked my ass off this year to be where I'm at, and I'm looking forward to getting out here.
That's not what you said last night. I quote, I'm here to win this year.
Yes, I am. I mean, I worked very hard the past couple of months to be here. Since October last year, you know, I've dedicated, you know, all that time to be back here.
I see you went to California. You left home to train with Charles Glass. Was that the magic formula that you needed?
And there comes a time when, you know, you realize how far you can take yourself. And I trained very hard for many years, and you know, this is the end of my journey. You know, I had to pack up and come to the West Coast. You know, I've been working with Chris Aceta, and everything's been going great. And you know, I figured out the best way for me to, you know, prolong this journey was to come out here and, you know, train with Yoda. And I already know Charles Glass and you know what he's capable of doing. And I came out here and see, here I am. I took myself as far as I can, and you know, I only need help to, you know, finish this journey. So yes, you know, I've trained very hard to be here, and yeah, I'm gonna win.
All right, thank you, Sean. People forgotten about the blade?
Man, I'm always forgotten about. I always have to shut people's mouths up. But I tell you what, if you get caught slipping, I'm gonna get you. I ain't the biggest guy in the world, but look at here. I'm tough to deal with. I'm gonna be 100%. I'm very hard to beat. So if you're off, I'm gonna come in and get you.
All right, thank you, Dex.
What was Big Bad Wolf cooking all this year?
First of all, thanks a lot for coming out and to support the greatest sport in the world. Vielen Dank an die deutschen Fans. И спасибо для всех фанатов с России.
Are you ready to finally crack your personal goal, which is top 3?
You're gonna see it tomorrow, if I'm ready or not. Like some guys just said, if you're a little bit off with this lineup, you can be beaten by by smaller guys or who's just a little sharp. And this important thing to be in shape and to bring it on stage. That's what the people were missing. They always were talking like, oh, he's always looking great before the show, but I'm trying to do it this time, so I'm not looking great before the show, I'm looking great on the show.
All right, thank you, Dennis.
Happy to be here. I had my first mini off season for a long time. I did 12 shows in 8 months between last year's Tampa and this year's Spain show. So I decided to take a little break and kind of catch my breath a little bit. But you know, I had a great little mini off season, and I'm probably better than I've been in a long time. Feel good, healthy, and I'm just ready to do it.
Well, it's actually really easy getting ready for this show. Probably the easiest show prep I've ever had. Having already been in shape for Tampa, I'm almost embarrassed to kind of divulge too much of what I did. But I did cardio maybe about 3 times since Tampa. If I told you what I was eating, you'd probably say, "Oh my God, you
I probably ate the same.
So it was actually very easy for me getting ready for this one right now. And as ironic as it sounds, I feel like there's less pressure getting ready for this show than there was for Tampa. So it's actually been a pretty enjoyable preparation.
Filming Generation Iron. Talk to me about it. How was it?
Well, it was nice to see myself on the TV.
Always is, man. Always is. It's been pouring in since then, really.
That too.
Did it take, how was it now? Obviously the filming has been over the last year, so this film has been, a lot of effort has been put in, folks. So if you haven't seen it yet, and you get a chance, please get out to the theater and see it. They've got screenings. They have a theater right here in this hotel if you weren't.
Yes, because I still eat lean after my show, and to come better on the stage for Mr. Olympia.
All right, really, thank you. Steve, big win in Dallas. Obviously didn't come without its share of critics. You haven't had a whole lot of critique, obviously, after winning the USA, you turning pro, new kid on the block, all that. A little different after Dallas, though. A little split decision on the people out there. A lot of people thinking that Issa Obiad could have won the show, but when the smoke cleared, it was you in the winner's circle. I know you take a lot of pride in that, but welcome to your first Olympia, my friend.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
Mom and Auntie out there.
You got my whole family. They never miss a show, and it's great to have them here to support.
Steve, what are you thinking on your first Olympia? I mean, is this one of those getting your feet wet? Is it something you got a personal goal or a mark to hit? It's top 15, it's top 10, it's top 6.
I think you said it perfect. You know, the expectation, the pressure, it's not really there. It's for me, it's just bringing my best and being up here with the best guys in the world. You know, to be top 10 is going to be my goal. You know, what happens, happens. I think, like Dexter said, if somebody's off, the door's, you know, wide open for anybody to be beat on that day. So,
who can you take out here, Steve? How about Rulli?
Like I said, anybody can be beat, including Phil.
I see somebody right here who says, that he didn't really second place in Dallas and thinks that he actually should have won the show. Yes, sir. Tell me, talk about it.
Dennis, you guys saw me Dallas and Tampa. I was in best condition ever.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, I was 100%. And this line, first line, I don't know, but the second line, I can beat everyone.
Everybody in the second line, Dennis.
You know what? You know why? Because they are favorite here. They are the big names here. The first line. And we know that.
So the second line is yours. You own the second line.
Yeah.
First line, not so much.
Not so much. They are the favorite big names. You know that.
I wouldn't know nothing about that. But what I do know is that Lionel Bayeki thinks he can beat you.
I beat him twice.
Lisa says he owns the second table.
First time, I just want to thank each person here for coming to support us, and I want to thank Joe Riddle to organize this great event, you know, because it's for us, we are dreaming, we're feeling, we're living a dream, and I'm really happy to be here once again. I went here last year, I did top 10, and I don't think if I did it. And for me, I did a lot of shows this year to qualify for the Mr. Olympia. And show after show, I improved. And I will bring my best tomorrow. That's it. I don't want to talk about if he's winner or not, that's no matter. If tomorrow is a fight, then we are going to do that. Thank you.
Thank you, Lionel.
Here.
Well, who is Brandon Curry really, you know?
You tell me.
I'm just here to show y'all who I am.
Wait a minute, aren't you Brandon Curry?
I'm here to show y'all who I am, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of guys out here, a lot of big names, but I come to display who I am, you know, and I work hard, and I love this sport, and I live it and breathe it every day. You know what? I dream of beating everybody on the first table down there, so, you know, until that dream it comes true, you know, I'll be dreaming about it.
That's a good dream.
Tell me about it.
Phil, is he dreaming?
I'm trying to eat. Man, whoever stands in front of me. No, but wait. First I want to know, what number are you, Cedric? Because he talking about he in love with muscles, position he's in, all this kind of stuff. I don't be standing next to him on stage. You know what I mean? That's just wrong. Wow. But anyway, hi everybody, and just like you know what I mean, everybody else, I'm really happy to be here. Awesome lineup, we all know this and said this, and man, I'm ready to go. You know what I mean? I'm just waiting for Friday, and let's just do it. And when the smoke clears, we'll see what happens after that. You know?
If something goes wrong, you just deadlift everybody.
That's all. I'm gonna get through one way or the other.
Here I'm looking at an athlete that I thought wasn't even in the show, Robert Petrovich. Did I say that right?
Close enough.
Close enough. Robert, I didn't think you were going to be here. I thought that you just went through triceps tear surgery. How long ago?
6 weeks.
6 weeks ago. Are you competing?
Of course.
How are you going to have surgery 6 weeks ago, tricep surgery, and compete? How's that possible? I saw pictures a couple of weeks ago.
I train legs and posing and eat. That's it.
What about your arm?
It's okay.
So you just gonna come with one arm this weekend?
He's got another.
No.
Good?
Yes, it's good. No, it's
Well, I would give it up for him just for being here, first of all.
Just a second, because Generation Iron, you were one of the stars, along with the other guys, but they kind of focused on you and Phil a lot in the competition, leading up to the competition, I should say. But not so much of a question, but more of an observation. We got a chance to talk a little bit yesterday at the athletes' meeting, and one of the things I've been seeing in the reviews and all that is that a lot of people liked you in the way you portrayed, and a lot of people wanted to know, well, you know, is he playing a part? You know, is that kind of like where, you know, Ty was given direction, you know, that played a certain role? But everything that people see in the movie Generation Iron, that's you. You're not playing a role, that's not a part. What they're seeing is genuine Kai Green.
Yes. Correct. Well, you know, one of the things that was very, very difficult with trying to, I guess, film and still prepare and still, you know, do the things that are genuine to the person and the personality that you are, while working towards achieving the biggest goals and dreams before you of your life, and not seem distracted and not, there's the camera again, okay, don't look at it, and appear as if you are totally inside the character of yourself. I didn't realize how difficult some of those things can be, but just as one of the brilliant gentlemen stated a little earlier, that when you want to do something, you want to do something different. And, you want to reach beyond where you were or where you are to hopefully go to where you want to be. There's a lot of things that come with that. And the test will be on your discipline, on your focus. And I guess at the bottom of it, every bodybuilder, every person that believes themselves to be in this lifestyle, in some level, in some way, I believe is committed to the thought of personal development. And with that, you're looking to achieve and exceed and reach beyond some of your current boundaries and sticking points. So it was definitely with some challenges doing the film while competing last year. And we closed that film with a lot of work still not yet finished. I expect to finish that today. That's why I'm
here. All the support that I've been given, I've already won. And I'm going to prove that on Saturday night. I'm doing this for my family, I'm doing this for my friends, I'm doing it for my Lord, and I'm doing it for myself. Because at the end of the day, my best will always be good enough, it'll always be better. And if anyone wants to challenge it, well, we'll see you on stage come Friday night. You guys better get your ass there, because it's going to be a battle. And I'm not playing around. It's time to shine. All these guys are ready to rock. Kai, that was cool, but that wasn't cool. I'll just go ahead and say it. But it doesn't matter, because I'll be signing 3-time on Sunday.
Ladies and gentlemen, 20 of the world's best bodybuilders were vying for the title of 2013 Mr. Olympia. I want to thank everyone for coming out on behalf of Jim Manning and the IFBB, Robin Chen, and the entire